welcoming the students of APS Degree Mahavidyalaya. I am going to start my 2 days lesson. In the previous class, I talked to you about the definition of preposition, the types of prepositions. Today, I will discuss the details of prepositions and its types. My dear students, today, look at the whiteboard to get an idea of the preposition of time. Preposition of time, you know, in my previous class, there are many types of prepositions. One of the type is preposition of time. Preposition of times, do you know what the prepositions of times are? Yet is called preposition of time. In is also called preposition of time. On, since, for, during, within, by, before and after are the preposition of time. Understand? So now I am discussing when to use and where to use preposition of time. You know, prepositions of time are used before indefinite or definite time. Understand? So, in my previous class, I talked to you about the use of at, in, on, since, for. Now, I will discuss the use of by, before, after, during, within. So, you should know that by is a time preposition. If I give you an example, it will be very clear. So, by, you can use by before a specific time. Understand? Now look at the example. I will finish this lesson by 11 a.m. So look at the time, 11 a.m. By has been used before 11 a.m. So it means I will complete the time between now and 11 a.m. Understand? So before 11 a.m. I have to finish my lesson. Understand? This means this action would be finished before 11 a.m. Understand? Not after 11 a.m. So this work must be done before 11 a.m. not after 11 a.m. Understand? So now when to use before? I am telling you the use of before. Before, you can use before a prior time, a prior period of time. An example of before is I shall leave this room before 11 a.m. Understand? So after 11 a.m., I must not be present in this room. Understand? I have to leave this room before 11 a.m. So this is the use of before. Before is used before a time, a specific time, a period of a time. Understand? Not after. After is used the following period of, after indicates the following period of time. Understand? So I can use after instead of before, in place of before. Okay? After 11. I shall leave this room after 11 a.m. Understand? Now during. During is also a time preposition. It is, you can use it before a time. Understand? So during is used before a specific, before a period of time, throughout, when the action takes place throughout that time. Understand? Now students keep silent during the class. Okay. So class is, during has been used before the class. Understand? So it means the students were silent throughout the class. Understand? Throughout the entire period of the class. When the class begins and ends. Understand? The students remains silent from the beginning to the end of the class. Understand? So that's why to express the entire period of time, you can use during. Understand? During. Within is also a time preposition. It can be used before before a specific period of time, before a specific time. Understand? Now look, I shall come here within 2 minutes. Understand? So I have to come here before 2 minutes, not after 2 minutes. Understand? This means I have to come here before this 2 minutes. Understand? So this way you can use says for by preposition of time. Understand? Now look at the use of, look at the name of the preposition of place. There are many prepositions of place, like one is a place preposition which is used before a place. Understand? Over is also a place preposition. Above, under, below, beneath, in, at, by, beside, in front of, behind, between, among are the prepositions of place. So what is preposition of place? Preposition of place show the relationship of a place, understand, to other parts of a sentence. Understand? So if you use preposition in a sentence, the sentence will create a complete meaning. So if the subject, verb and noun are the bricks of a sentence, then preposition are the mortar that connect subject, verb and adjective. Understand? Look at the building. The building has been made with heat, cement and sand. Understand? So if bricks are not used in this building, then the building will collapse. Understand? So preposition connect noun or noun phrase or pronoun with other words in the sentence. Understand? So preposition of place on. Do you know where to use on? You can use on, preposition on the surface of something, on the surface of something. So look at me. This is the surface. This is a surface. So if I place my marker here, then I can call the pen is on my hand. Understand? So this is the surface. This is the surface of my hand. This is the surface of my palm. And this pen has been used on it. Understand? So if one indicates an object's position on the surface of something, understand? And the pen touches this surface, understand? Okay? So over is also a preposition of place. It is used at a higher position on the surface, understand? This is over here. From this surface, over is used here, understand? This is on, this is over, and this is above, understand? Above is used before a place much higher than our wrist. I can say that the fan is above our head. The fan is above our head. That means the fan is out of our reach. We cannot touch the fan, understand? So above indicates a much higher place, understand? Under is opposite of on, is opposite of on. Under indicates an object's position below the surface, understand? This is under. The pen is under my palm. The pen is under my palm. This is, here you can use under, understand? So below is a preposition of place. It is used at a much lower position of under. Okay? Understand? So below, here, below, this is under, this is beneath. Understand? In is a preposition of place. In is used before a place which has a boundary. Understand? In is used before a place which has a boundary or an enclosure. Understand? This room has surrounded by 4 walls. Understand? The room is enclosed by 4 walls. Okay? So in indicates someone or something's position in an enclosure. Understand? So in is used before a place which has a boundary. Understand? We are in the classroom. We are in the classroom. That means the classroom has a boundary. The classroom has an enclosure. Understand? So they live in Bangladesh because Bangladesh has a boundary. Understand? Bangladesh has a boundary. That's why we can use in before a place of who is having a boundary or an enclosure. Understand? At. You can use at before an exact place, before a specific place, before a definite place. You can use at. He is at the door. He is at the door. The door is a specific place. She is standing at the door. Understand? Okay. By is also used before a place. Understand? By means an object's nearness to something or someone. Understand? Let me give you an example. Ramzan is sitting by Mamun. Understand? Ramzan is sitting by Mamun. That means Ramzan's closeness to Mamun. That means Ramzan is close to Maun. So, to express closeness of something, we can use by. Understand? This table is by me. This table is by me. That is, I am close to the table. Table. Understand? So, to express closeness, you can use by. Understand? To express closeness of something or someone, you can use by in that place. Understand? Beside is used before to express someone or something side to something. Understand? He is sitting beside me. Understand? In front of indicates a person's position facing someone. Understand? The garden is in front of the college. Understand? So this is the garden facing the, that means the garden facing the building. Understand? Behind is opposite preposition of in front of. Is opposite preposition of in front of. Behind is used to express someone's position at the far side of something. Look at the example. Shamim is behind Mujahid. Understand? So that means Shamim is at a distance. Shamim is at a far side of Mujahid. Understand? Okay. Now, between and among are also preposition of place. So you can use between and among. Between is used to express someone's to be in the middle of two other things or persons. Okay, someone or something to be in the middle of two other things. Understand? Okay, look at the example. I am standing between the board and the table. Okay, that is, I am standing between the table and the board. Understand? So the table is on my one side and the board is on the other side, and I am between these two things. Understand? So if you can use between to express someone or something in the middle of, to be in the middle of two other things. Understand? Among is used to indicate someone or something to be in the middle of three or more other things. Understand? Okay, she is among the students. Understand? She is among the students. Okay, what does it mean? What does this sentence mean? She is among the students. The students are more. The students are more than two persons. The students are more than two persons. And this is two things. Because so two person or between two person or two things, you can use between. Understand? Or you can use among to indicate someone to be in the middle of three or more other things. Understand? Okay. So now preposition of movement. Movement means I am moving. Understand? I am moving. And to express movement, you can use this type of preposition. Understand? Preposition of movement and direction are to. To means someone's movement to a destination. Understand? That means I am going to the class. I am going to the class. Okay. I am going to the class. So class is the destination of I. Understand? Where am I going? Where am I going? If you ask where, then preposition to is the answer of. Is the answer. Where are you going? I am going to the classroom. I am going to college. He is going to college. They are going to school. Understand? So school is the destination of he. Understand? So to express a destination or direction, you can use to. Understand? Towards. Towards is movement of someone or something where the movement may end or may not end. Understand? He is coming towards me. He is coming towards me. He is coming towards me. That is, he may come towards me or not. Understand? He is coming towards me. He may not come to me or not. Understand? He is coming to me. He is, if he use to instead of towards, then he must come to me. This to means he must come to me. Towards me, he may come towards me or not. Understand? He may come towards me, possibility. Understand? Okay. Now into is a preposition of movement. Into means someone or something from outside to inside. Someone or something from outside to inside. Okay. To mean something inside something, you can use into. They are coming into the classroom. That means they are coming from outside to inside. From outside to inside. Understand? Okay. Out of is the opposite of into. Out of means something from inside to outside. Inside to, that is an example of out of. I am going out of the classroom. That means I am going from inside to outside. Okay. Along, from is also a preposition of movement. It means someone or something's movement at which a motion or movement starts. That is, I am from APS college. I am from APS degree Mahavidyalaya. He came from England. So his journey starts from England. Understand? So along and across are two important prepositions. You have to know the use of along or across. Along is a preposition of movement. Understand? It means a movement. It means a movement from. It means a movement in one direction, in a line. Understand? Along means a movement in a line. Understand? So, look at the example. He walks along the street. This is along, this is street. The street, that means he is walking along the street in a line, understand? I am walking along the street, understand? Across, also movement from one side of something to other side, which has sides or limits, understand? Across also movement from one side to another side, understand? So I am walking across the road, I am walking across the room, that is, the room has a side, understand? The room has a side. I am walking from one side to another. Across means movement from one side to another, from the east to the west, understand? So I am swimming across the pond. I am swimming across the pond. Or I am running across the field. That is, I am going from one side to the other. Okay, across means going from one side to another side of the field, of the road, understand? Okay, so this is through is also a preposition of movement. Through is used to indicate someone or something in the middle. Okay, I am going through the door. I am going through the door. That is, I am going in the middle of the road. Understand? He is walking through the jungle. That is, he is, okay. Around. Around is also a preposition of movement. It means someone's motion in a circle. In a circle. They are around me. They are sitting around me. That is, they are on each side of me. Understand? Okay. Now, preposition of agent. Okay. Preposition of agent are of, about, for, by, with. Understand? Preposition of agent show. Prepositions of agent show a causal relationship between the noun and the verb. Understand? Preposition of agent show a relationship between the subject and the verb. Understand? Preposition of agent are of. Of is the most common used preposition in English. Understand? Of is used in many ways. Understand? About. Of shows a relationship of a part of something to its whole. Understand? One of the students talked to me. One of the students talked to me. So here of is a preposition of agent. About is used to express on the subject of something or someone. Understand? Now, this lesson is about preposition. So this is about used before a specific subject. Understand? For is used to express on the purpose of or on the object of. Understand? I am waiting for you. Understand? So I am waiting for you. So you is the purpose of his waiting, of my waiting. Understand? He is the purpose of why I am waiting. I am waiting for you. I am waiting for her. Understand? Okay. So by is also a preposition of agent. It is used between a noun and a verb. Understand? It is between a noun and a verb in passive voice. You can use by in passive voice. Understand? He is helped by me. So helped is a verb and me is a pronoun. So between a verb and a pronoun, by is used. Understand? So with is used to be accompanied by. Understand? He is playing with them. He is playing with them. So he is, that means he is accompanied by them. That he is accompanied by them. That means they are the company of him. They are the company of him. So with is used to express company of someone or something. Understand? Now the last type of the preposition of instrument devices is also used before an instrument or before a device. Understand? Look at the example. He came to college. He came to college by bus. That is, bus is the instrument, understand, or device. So before an instrument or device, you can use by, understand? He writes it with a pen. So pen is an instrument, understand? And this, before this instrument, with has been used, understand? Okay. Phrasal preposition is a combination of more words, understand? Look, in spite of is a phrasal preposition, instead of is a phrasal preposition, in lieu of is a phrasal preposition, understand? So that's all about preposition. So watch this class again and again, then you can understand the ins and outs of preposition. Okay? So thank you very much. Stay safe, stay free, stay wealthy, stay healthy. Thank you very much. Thank you all. Okay.